Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is the villain back with another video, and I have a problem. I can't stop recording. I basically, once I get done with my responsibilities, I want to record YouTube videos, man. That's the mood I've been in. That's been something that's been keeping me going, so that's what we on. But I tried to do this video yesterday, but it was way too long. It was over 20 minutes, and I wasn't trying to make videos that long. I was trying to keep them a little bit more concise. So I'm gonna try again. Now, originally this video was gonna be something completely different, but since that video didn't come out how I wanted it to be, and I don't think I recorded it at the quality that I wanted it to, that I wanted it to be at. So I'm gonna try again. But basically today we got my top 5 rappers, and then we have my favorite album or albums by them. But then for a few of them, probably like because I'm gonna go from 5 to 1. So 3, 4, 5, I'm gonna actually have mixtapes as well, because they're well-known, mixtape artists, mixtape rappers. So, and I also heard about, which I don't know if a vape is the same thing, but about smoking within the first 2 minutes. I don't really care about that because that's not what I'm doing it for, but I wanted to try it, and not cussing either, which I try not to do that much of that, but I just wanted to give it a try. And we 2 minutes in now, so we finna light up and get started. Enough of the fake smoke. So while we getting this lit, 2 minutes in, so at number 5, which I'm gonna just say what do you call it? An honorable mention, because I usually switch out 5 and 6, or I can switch them out, or I usually pair them together. So number 6 would be Currency. Excuse me. And so, if you know about Currency, the hot spitter, man, he's put out a lot of music, and it was kind of hard to narrow down. And I didn't even write this down, so to prove, even though that's not going to prove anything, but I'm going to try to look at you guys the whole time I say this. So I got to think of the format, because number 5, well, all of them I had the format on them, but I just didn't write it down for Currency. So for album, I'm gonna go The Stone Immaculate. For mixtape, I'm either gonna go New Jet City, The Verde Terrace, not Saturday Night Cartoons, Drive-In Theater. And you know what? I can go more Saturday Night Cartoons as well. He has a lot of music though, so but I don't want to get carried away with it. And then as far as songs, it would be Mary off of New Jet City. It would probably be because I had a few yesterday, but it would definitely be Mary. Mary's for sure one. Showroom off of Stone Immaculate. And then I'll probably go, let me go one more. I'm gonna go Give Me Stolen off of Drive-In Theater. Banger. Bought it this morning, drive it like I stole it. Park it, left it running like I really don't want it. We've been in corners, bent like elbows. So, all right, shout out to Wiz. Like, him and number 5 are my biggest influences, like, in life. So shout out to Currency. He can always be in my top 5. Like, I can easily replace somebody to put him in. At number 5, we got Wiz Khalifa. And me, when they were starting to get their buzz, like now, mind you, they've been putting out music since like the mid 2000s, like 06, 07, they've been putting out music. But really, when they got their buzz was like 09. And it was Wiz and Currency, bro. Like High Fly, just, what they did, what they like to do, how great they got along with each other. You really paired them together. So for album, for Wiz, I got ONIFC. And I'll say my favorite song off of that is probably The Plan or Remember You, banger. My favorite mixtape or mixtapes would probably be, in this order, it would be Taylor Alderdice. I listen to that, no skips. Taylor Alderdice, Kush and Orange Juice, and I say Cabin Fever 2, all fire. So my favorite songs by him are Deep Sleep off of Cabin Fever 2, Never Been off of Kush and Orange Juice, and then either Car Service off of How Fly, or the Thrill off of Burn After Rolling. But I also got to throw in The Cruise off of Taylor Alderdice. I got to throw in Married 3 Times off of Taylor Alderdice. I got to throw in California off of Taylor Alderdice. I just love that mixtape so much. But at number 5, Wiz. At number 4, we got Future. I said this is one of my past videos. Like, I can listen to Future all day, bro. Like, he just has so many hits. Like, just so many hits, bro. Like, and like, you can, when he put that pain in his music, you can feel it. So my favorite album by him, albums I should say, is Evil, and Dirty Sprite 2. And then my favorite songs is Fly-ish Only off of Evil, Codeine Crazy off of Beast Mode, and then either Scrape off of self-titled Future, or March Madness off of 56 Nights. Now, Salute off of Purple Rain, which is probably my favorite mixtape by him. That's honorable mention for me. 56 Nights, the song. Peacoat, Forever Ever, Where I Came From. Perky's Calling, No Charge. I can keep going. Outer Space bit, Too Comfortable. I can keep going. But Future, number 4. Number 3, people may feel way about this, but I'm going to explain myself very briefly. Number 3 is Wayne. Now, Wayne was never my favorite rapper. I can say that wholeheartedly. Now, he's always been in my top 5. And I'm pretty sure he's always been in my top 3 if I can think back. But he's never been my favorite rapper. But I've always gave him that respect. Like, even though he's not my favorite rapper, like, bro, like, I went to high school between 2008, 2012. And I went to middle school between 2005, 2008. So Wayne was on a run that whole time. And especially being in middle school, you're starting to learn like your taste in music, things like that, late elementary, early middle school. It's probably different now because of technology, but back then, that's when I started. I was taking a CD player to school. That's when I was really developing my taste in music, and Wayne was always there, always, like, and him, I had to narrow it down to 3 songs because I know that I would keep going. Like, I would keep naming Wayne songs. So I had to be concise with him. But he's always got my respect, and he will forever have my respect. He literally is, like, he's one of them ones, especially my generation. You can ask anybody my age who grew up around my age, and they would tell you Wayne is at least up there. So my favorite albums by him is the Carter 3 and the Carter 4. And then my favorite songs by him are, before I say that, my favorite mixtapes are No Ceilings, Dedication 3, and the first Sorry for the Wait. Okay. So my favorite songs by him are Run This Town off of No Ceilings, Peace Pleaser, which is peace is another name for another word in the male area down there. Peace Pleaser off of Dedication 3. And then Show Me What You Got, the remix to Jay-Z's Show Me What You Got off of Kingdom Come. He remixed that fire song. But Wayne at number 3. So at number 2, we got T.I. Now T.I. has been my favorite rapper, like, for the longest. Like, he was my favorite rapper for the longest, up until like 2015. And nobody could tell me nothing about T.I. Like, at all. Like, nobody could tell me nothing about T.I. Like, anything that man dropped back in the day, I listened to. Like, everybody was on Wayne, I was a T.I. like fan. And he'll never know how much of a fan I was his. But my favorite album or albums is either King or Paper Trail. And then my favorite songs by him are Top Back off of King, I'm Illy off of Paper Trail, and Wild Side off of Trouble Man, Heavy as the Head, or Hand or Head. Yeah, T.I. Yeah, number 1 favorite rapper of all time, and I don't think I see this changing, but J. Cole. Now, to keep it brief, J. Cole is one of the rappers who really helped me get through a very dark time in life, with For Your Eyes Only. Because like you can see hints of it in 2014 Forest Hills Drive. You could tell that he was kind of like shifting his art, like how, like what he was gonna talk about in his music. And then 2016 really just solidified it. But he became my favorite rapper in 2015, but 2016 solidified it. Like, everybody's gonna have that album or that song or that artist. I say that. And for me, it's J. Cole. So my favorite album by him, which is my favorite album of all time, any genre, is For Your Eyes Only. My favorite songs by him is Snow on the Bluff, which came out in 2020 when somebody called him out basically about being fake woke. Brackets off of KOD, and In the Morning off of the SoundCloud Story. Now I had a few more, which was A Tale of Two Cities off of 2014 Forest Hills Drive, Applying Pressure off of the Off Season. Those were a few others that I like, were my favorite. But yeah, that's my top 5 favorite rappers, and then my favorite albums and a few favorite songs by them. Hopefully you got a little bit of an idea of the type of music I like or the type of person I am, maybe. I don't know if that shows anything, but these are the artists that I like, that I listen to the most. Any given day, any one of these guys could be my favorite rapper. So I'm just letting y'all get to know me video by video. So next video will be out a couple days after this one, probably 2 days after. Appreciate y'all, man. This is the villain. I'm out of here.